Hello, everyone. Welcome to a back from London episode of Sorry in Advance, where the Phillies are tied 1-1, and that's my fault because I picked that nobody would score in the first inning, and both teams just shoved it up my ass. So that makes a lot of sense. But hi, Scott. Welcome back to from
Reality.
London.
Yeah, London. Yeah, it was a good trip. Good weekend spent.
Yeah,
No,
London, baby.
It was it was actually really cool to watch. I'm not gonna lie, like watching like the pregame festivities. I don't know if you probably didn't catch it, right? Was it Saturday?
Oh, I know. I watched it on Sunday
Friday night.
Yeah, no, I watched Sunday when I got to hear all about the fucking Yankees. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was interesting. No, Friday night they had a like a special on NBC Philly from it was like 6 to 7. It was like the Philadelphia Phillies take on London, and it was showing what they were doing all throughout the cities and stuff. It was pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. I saw like all the clips of like that people took with their phones and stuff of like Rob Thompson at the bar and all, and it was cool.
I saw that. Yeah, it was also really cool to see the 08 team or most of them.
Yeah, that they were there. I mean, Christ, Chase has been there for 2 years.
Yeah, it's like he's a citizen at this point.
I know. Yeah, it was funny. I was watching like a story or an interview with him where he was just like, he was like, I'm thinking like, all right, like we got to go do this and for the kids and blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh shit, that's right. You guys need passports. Like just not even thinking like what it is like just to go do that now. Like
it you know what though, him in London, it like fits his personality.
Very like modest.
Yeah, he doesn't really get bothered too much over there, you know.
Mm-hmm. If anybody fits over there,
it's him.
To get baseball popular, you pick Chase Utley, who he's probably just like, now here's how you break someone's leg sliding in the second.
Here's
and
a
you don't worry
tutorial.
about what they think. Yeah. Here's a video of me and then everything that happened afterward.
Also, I want to give a nice little shout out to Jason Worth's horse and him for winning.
Hell yeah. I forget.
The Preakness?
No, well, yeah, that was the race, but I'm just trying to think, what the hell was the name of the horse? Begin with a
Door Knock.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Door Knock, yeah.
Because there's this funny little guy I follow on Instagram who he went to the race, and his dad was just like, yeah, whatever. He was like, I'm just gonna go put $1,000 on Door Knock or whatever. He put $1,000 down on him and won. And the wife was just like the whole time, like, do not go bet on a horse. Like, you're an idiot. So he literally takes all the cash he has. And she's like, yeah, next time you tell me what to do, and throws the cash at her. Like, yeah, just shut up. And then he was like, yeah, my dad went and blew it all at a pub later that night and shows the bill. It was like $18,000 he spent at the bar.
Oh my God.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Hey, what's up, bro? Nah, it was cool. Before we get back into the Phillies, with the whole horse racing thing, I'm not too familiar on how it works. So when they interviewed Worth after the race, he was like, yeah, this is like winning a World Series. But I thought like equivalent to horse racing and winning a World Series is if you win all 3 races.
Yeah, if you win the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
But I guess it's like, I don't know.
But it's like the Preakness, like the biggest amount of money, I guess.
I honestly don't know. I just figured the way it sounds like for the Triple Crown is if you win any of them, it's like winning the World Series. It's like if there were 3 World Series, because I mean, how likely is it that, you know, I think that his horse was like 17-1.
There's only been like 2 horses that taken the Triple Crown, I believe.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I think that's the whole thing is just, hey guys, Scott, I told you I didn't bet on him, but I wish I did.
Hello.
Hey,
what's up? Yeah, that's all. I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, from the way I understand it, it's just like they're basically 3 World Series.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty embarrassing if you don't win all or any of them.
Well, yeah, which happens, you know. It's like being the Oakland A's all the time.
Yeah, that must suck.
Uh, so anyway, always bet on the underdog.
Facts.
Facts. Yes. So, I mean, it just kind of sucks that the Phillies are on right now because I can't watch the game because I didn't put YouTube TV on the TV behind me like I would be and you were just talking about. But I have the game right here. Um, to recap, kind of the London series, definitely should have swept them, but from what everyone's saying, MLB had to have their way. You had to have the team split. So I'm just
I
like,
mean, honestly, it was pretty much a Philly weekend, right? Like the Mets, it seemed like the Mets did no like sponsors or anything like to
I
like
mean, London advertised a player who doesn't play baseball anymore as one of the Mets players. Did you see that?
who?
Um, oh my
I saw
god,
Mike
dude.
Piazza.
No, this was somebody that they advertised like on posters and stuff, advertising the current London series.
Who was it? Jose Reyes?
No, dude, someone you'd never even know. London series ad goes viral for featuring player no longer on Mets. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Sorry. So let's see. Present. Share screen. Window. What the hell am I on? Where's it say? Just bizarre. There it is. Share.
Jake Reed pitched to an 8.18 ERA in just 9 games
With the
with the
Mets.
Mets.
The
Oh
Mets, yeah.
man.
It was literally
Wow.
yeah. So that's him in the middle. If you can see right here, that's
What
the
a
picture in the middle.
some great what the hell is going on here? I love the
Hold on.
tweet.
In Reed's 9 Mets appearances in 2021 and 22, he pitched to an 818. He has not played for them for 2 years. And
Wow.
they used him.
Holy
There's been
shit.
2 London series already.
Prior.
That yeah,
Wow.
it was yeah.
That's
That was just funny. Oh,
somebody
look at
should
my
have got
notes.
fired.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
wow.
not Chase Utley.
Yeah. No, it was a good series. They should have swept. I mean Alvarado, I mean, you could tell he didn't really have it.
Which I mean, it's
Not
really no
really
cause to freak
worried
out
about it.
about yet.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
No, because it literally was just what the hell is happening on my screen? Good God. I don't even know what I'm trying to look at anymore. There it is. Yeah, I mean the first game, like the Phillies just beat the shit out of them. I mean they were losing 1-0 in the first inning, but like they scored 6 runs in the fourth inning, all on a
Thanks to Marte.
thanks to Starling Marte, like a fucking lazy
What was he
right
doing?
field play. I have no idea.
He's also lucky he didn't bounce over his head.
Well, yeah, because I don't. I mean, I know they said like they were playing on turf because they were talking to Lindor about it the next game on Sunday,
Yeah.
and he was, I don't know, he was trying to defend it, and I'm like, no, there's no defending that dude. Like Marte ran in on it and just slowed up and let it bounce, and then
Yeah,
it
I don't
bounced
know.
15 feet in the air.
I'm wondering if he was worried. Well, didn't he just come back from an injury?
Probably, I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm
It would have been a
assuming.
routine fly ball though. Like he just wasn't running hard.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
Nothing. I mean, and of course in classic fashion, Bryce Harper gets things going with a home run and then does a nice little soccer slide into almost into the dugout.
It was awesome. I loved it.
I loved it. I thought
It
it was
was real
great.
good. And then you had then he had Cassie just hitting a absolute bomb and just casually just runs around the bases.
And I was going around like, yeah, got it. Got it. And every single player on the team who was in the lineup had a hit. Harper went 3 for 4. The home run, 1 strikeout. And I mean, there was nothing else. So Ranger Suarez again just kicked ass.
It's unreal, dude.
It is. 8 hits, which is whatever. I don't really care. Which you figure, I mean, everyone said like in that stadium, like they were expecting the score to be higher.
Yeah.
Of course, I took 9.5 and it was 7-2. So that was just another
fuck
big
you.
middle finger to me. But even Merrifield had a 3-run home run.
Yeah, he
And it
actually, you know
all was
what?
off of that. It was all off of that fourth inning.
Yeah, and you know what though too? He actually looked good in the second game as well.
Mm-hmm. He did. His home run was a shot too.
Yeah, it was. It was good. It was actually good to see him hit one.
Yeah. But again, Suarez went 5 2/3. Excuse me. He's 10-1 with a 1.81 ERA. This is just
It's
insane.
unreal.
2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts, and then you had Kerkering, Dominguez, and Ruiz come in. I'm sorry, like as soon as I saw that Shohei Manaea was pitching, I'm just like, yeah, I'm taking the Phillies -2.5. Like, just stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. It makes so much sense that you're on the Mets.
Yeah.
So, and then I mean, there wasn't much to like going on with the second game. It really was just that 9th inning which kind of sucked.
Yeah, you know what though? Honestly, it was like a weird inning. You had the pass ball.
Which is weird. I mean, I don't know if that was miscommunication or or if Alvarado missed his spot so bad, but like you could tell, like, Realmuto should have caught it like turning his glove, and he just kept going this way to try and catch it outside, and it looked awkward as hell.
Well, now we know that he was hurt.
Something happened there, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a real shit inning.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, wasn't really bothered by it. I mean, it sucks that we couldn't take 2 in London, but at least we split. And I mean, they got a brutal schedule coming up, sort of.
Yeah, they do.
And now you got JT out. Luckily, you got Trey coming back.
You got Trey coming back soon, hopefully. I mean, I feel like Marsh is doing is taking rehab. My God.
Double.
It's a second and third. Nice.
Yeah.
Second and third, 1 out. Yes.
Yeah, it was all that guy should have called it.
Starling Marte.
Yeah. Yes, now. Yeah, now you got
Stubby's coming up. How about Bruce?
Bruce, I always do this. I always do this.
Autocorrect?
Yes, I can't stand it, dude. Yeah, it was awesome. No,
I loved it.
Yeah. No, I just they got a little bit of a brutal schedule. I mean,
yeah, you got. Go ahead.
I was going to say they're saying they're going to have Dave Dombrowski said, I don't know if you saw that that JT's going to be out for at least a month. That's it.
I know everyone I keep seeing 4 to 6 weeks.
That's what that's what he just said.
Yeah, but I know that's what Pache did last year when he had it. Granted, Pache is almost 10 years younger than JT.
And he's not a catcher.
Which I feel like I'm glad they got it done now. Don't wait until the end of the year, or don't wait until later in the year. Don't wait until something worse happens, and now you got to fix something worse. Like, if it's a small tear, if it's whatever, which it sounds like the way they're all talking about it is it's a small tear, or small injury. I don't know if they actually said tear or not. But I'm fine with them doing it now. You have such a giant lead.
Yeah.
And the Braves are just imploding more and more every game.
Dude, I'm at a loss for words with them.
I mean, it's fun to watch for me.
No, yeah. But I don't think it sucks because when I first heard the news, I was like, hey, what's up, Donna?
Evening, Donna. How are you?
I was like, damn, this sucks. I was like, because I'm thinking, I'm like, they're gonna have to go out and get a catcher. I'm like, there's really not many decent catchers out there. And I was like, wait. I was like, what a time for the fucking Royals to be good.
Dude, seriously. I know. I really. It actually is funny because I mean, I thought the same thing. I'm just like, God, and then I started looking, I'm like, what catcher would I really want? That's gonna not cost me an arm and a leg. That's gonna at least be something worth getting. And there really isn't one out there.
No.
You can get through this with Stubbs and Marchand.
I'm actually excited to watch him play. Marchand?
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been up in like 2 years almost.
Dude, I feel like he's been in this system for a while.
Yeah, he's still only 25.
I know.
And I know somebody said like, oh, this is where trading Ohapi, like, so it was somebody in the Phillies fan group said it, and I'm just like, yes and no, because I'm like, if you're gonna bring up Ohapi, he's not staying up.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it wouldn't have mattered because like he's still not like he
Like
would
JT's
improve.
blocking him for the next 2-3 years still.
Yeah, like it wouldn't make sense. I just thought of Salvador Perez because he's a little bit older. I think he's a free agent, if I'm not mistaken, after this year. But it doesn't matter now.
But again, like I mean, I kind of said it to my friends Jay and Drew, like we were talking about it. Like, does it make sense to go get a catcher, like, or did this kind of push them to?
Oh, he overthrew it.
Dude,
it was a ground ball to second base. He like missed first.
It's because they suck.
Anyway,
who's playing second? Anyway, it just kind of made me think, like, is this the time that they? Good, fuck Dominic Smith. I hate him.
Is that the ex-Met?
Yes.
I want to see this throw.
What the hell? Marlin, not Marlin, National. But it just made me think, like, is this like something where like they're for like that pushes that Luis Robert trade because it's like, all right, you're going to try and pick up your offense instead of trying to compare with JT's defense, because you're not going to do that with Stubbs or Marchand, even though Marchand's technically better defensively than Stubbs. But he's better defensively too.
I don't know if he's better defensively, and here's why. I think Stubbs. The only reason Stubbs is here is I think because he's a very good defender.
Yeah.
If you look at his pop up, and he just got a base hit, by the way.
Garrett Stubbs with an RBI.
There we go. Something to work out in our favor on the podcast.
You know, it doesn't even matter. Just don't even bring up a backup catcher. We don't even need one now.
We don't need any more. No.
We have a Mundo Sosa for that.
I love when people, dude. Don't even.
And I heard, dude, it was on 94 too.
Oh, I heard the one.
Oh my god!
Did you hear the one this morning? Oh, we could just move Sosa to the outfield, or we can move Turner to the outfield.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let's bring him right back from a hamstring injury and throw him right in center. Screw it.
Sorry, but here's the other thing. I don't want Sosa playing every day. As much as I love Sosa, like playing, eventually it's going to even out to where he's just not a starting player. Yeah.
We've seen it 100 times. Like every time, like he comes off the bench and has to sit and has to play for a little while, he's great. And then he just hits a wall.
Yeah. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. I think I'm excited to see Marchand to play or whatever. It just sucks that there's not many like top catchers out there. I mean, you really think about it. Once JT's done, there might be a revolving door catcher.
Well, I think they said they have another one in the minors. But just not really ready yet. So I don't know, dude. It's really just, it does suck. And of course, Salvador Perez is hitting almost 300 right now.
And the Royals are like 12 games.
Really, really good.
Yeah. They're not trading them.
But the thing is, too, is like Perez has been playing all over. Like he's not catching all the time.
Played third too, right?
He played first. He's been DHing and catching.
Okay, I thought he was playing third base at one point.
I don't think so. Let me see. No, not this year. He has caught. Well, he's caught 38 games. He's played first 17 games, and he's DH 12. So they're really doing what they can to save him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering, though, down the stretch, if they actually are in the playoffs, that he's going to be mainly catching.
I mean, you have Melendez, I think, who is an outfielder and was a catcher. So you have options. Let's see what Cody can do with catching. He can do everything else. Why not?
Actually, we can throw Schwarber.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I saw people like posting, oh, Schwarber. And I'm like, yeah, someone else who blew out his name
twice.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, yeah, or we have Harper. And I'm like,
okay,
who has never caught in the majors?
And like, Tommy John surgery
here. Huh?
And he had Tommy John.
Right.
But yeah, let's throw him. Let's throw him in there.
Yeah, he hasn't caught. How long has he been in the league? 10 years?
Dude, no, longer than that. He's been in
Well,
the league
that's
2012.
so 12 years.
12 years. 2012.
2012. 13 years this year. He has caught. Let's see. Let me go back and find it. Let's see. Center field, outfield, 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 outfield. Oh, that's right. Never.
Yeah, no.
He has never caught in a major league game.
You know who I
Throw him
think
in.
you know what's funny? You know who I think has caught in a major league game, and it was on the Phillies. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Jason Worth caught because there was like some crazy game.
I'm intrigued. I mean, do you want to go sign Jason Worth just to be our catcher?
No, I'm just saying. I was just thinking. I think he caught.
He has never caught ever.
Somebody caught that wasn't
15
supposed to be catching.
Wilson Valdez probably.
No, he pitched.
He pitched.
Roy Oswalt was in the
Imagine if I
outfield.
was right.
Oh, Roy Oswalt was in the outfield.
Could you imagine if I was right? Anyway. Yep. He pitched 1 inning. 0-0-0 everywhere. All right. Anyway. So yeah, it's that's what we were just talking about, that, Donna, right before that. So anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, I was saying, like, I wonder if this will push like a trade to pick up the offense instead of picking up the defense, and just concentrate on. But I just, when you have Marsh going on rehab this week, you have Turner coming back hopefully in the next like 2 weeks. He was,
I think
he was in London.
They're saying by the end of this week.
Yeah, so you have too much coming back to where you can live with,
Stubbs.
You're getting 2 offensive players back and a good defensive outfielder. Like, you can live with a number 9 catcher. It's going to be funny if he doesn't bat 9 and they still bat Rojas 9. They
might.
See, why not? He's fast.
I think they should go after Luis Roberts Jr. I've been saying it for weeks.
So Ryan and I were talking about this today. You need to make a decision if the left side of your infield is going to be Trey Turner and Alec Bohm. Because if you're making that decision, then Aiden Miller is part of a trade.
Yeah.
And
Trey Turner's here regardless, though.
Right. Well, I mean, just as like...
Oh, yeah.
What's your team going to look like? Is he going to be is Trey Turner, you eventually going to move him to second base like everyone keeps saying? Like,
they might.
Move not the short. I mean, regardless, it's at that point you can get rid of Crawford too, because you're going to have a 26-year-old.
Listen,
Luis
I would do anything to get Luis Roberts Jr. I also would. I mean, why not?
I agree. I think
makes too much sense.
He can stay healthy. And coming to a new team can always influence that.
Exactly.
And you're in a shit organization. I think the trade me and him came up with, which I know people probably hate, was Aiden Miller, Crawford, and Abel. Because
if they don't want Abel, I would throw in De La Cruz.
It's going to take 3 big. I mean, they said that they want a Soto style package.
All right, I'll do that.
I mean, and again,
which I don't blame them because he is very, very young, and I think in some ways he's better than Soto.
Defensively, he definitely is.
I mean, he hit 38 home runs last year too.
Right. And I mean, I think the best part is you
have control over him.
You have control. I mean, he signed through next year.
Yeah.
With 2 club options in 26 and 27. So you definitely have control over him through 27.
And guess what?
The club options are $20 million each. That's really
cheap.
Not terrible.
And you can sign him to a mega deal after Schwarber and Cassie leave.
Right. Well, I mean, he'll be 20. He'll be 30 by the time he's a free agent.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it makes too much sense.
I mean, he's a better talent. I'm not saying offense, defense, nothing. He's a better talent than Kyle Schwarber and
Well,
Nick Castellanos,
didn't he
obviously.
finish like top 3 in MVP voting
Last year?
I
Probably.
thought,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. But like looking at the comparison, like we signed. God damn, I can't believe that Kyle Schwarber was 29 when we signed him. It feels like he's been around for so long.
On the
Um,
Phillies.
well, just in general.
Oh
Like
yeah,
we
I
signed
know.
him at 29, but we
You'll-
signed him at 19, 20, 20, and 20. So after next year, he'll be a free agent. Like Luis Robert would be 30, but a better talented player
a
that
lot.
you are paying for 2 years, $20 million. So you're gonna have to pay him more, obviously.
Yeah, and
When
just
he's a
think
free agent.
about when you do actually get him, that just extends your window even more.
Well, it does. And you have the 2 years, and it gives you the leeway because, like you said, you're freeing up another 20 million and another 25 million,
Well,
55, almost 50
actually,
million between
more
Castellanos
that.
and Schwarber.
More than that.
Why is that?
Because then you're freeing up Walker as well, because he's going in 2 years.
Well, you're gonna have to pay some people. You're gonna have to pay
Pay Stott and Bohm on a team
you have to
friendly
pay
deal.
Stott and Bohm and Suarez. You're gonna have to sign.
Yeah. You do it on a team friendly deal, and then
Well, the other person you have to think about is JT is a free agent in 2026 at 35.
get him for you could sign him for cheap.
I don't think you're signing him as a catcher.
No.
You're not
The
signing him.
mentor.
So where's Harper going if JT becomes your DH? Or do you re-sign Schwarber and let JT walk?
Oh, no, there's a lot of questions for the future.
I know that we have to face in 2 years.
I know. It's pretty. I like it. Whoa.
I have an unrelated question to your current conversation. Have the Red Sox always not had their names on their jerseys? Sorry for changing subject, but I always thought the Yankees were the only special ones. No. I'm sorry. Yes. It was usually no teams had back in the day.
Both of them are the only ones that don't have the name.
That still do it. Yeah, both of them are the only ones that still do it. Yeah.
We're not missing anyone, right?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but the Yankees and the Red Sox are the only two to do it. I think it's because MLB just gives them whatever the fuck they want.
Because they're the most historic franchises.
Yeah, I mean,
the Cubs don't do it, right?
No, Cubs have the names on their jerseys. Shit, now looking at all these free agencies, like, damn, like, I can't believe how many free agents we're going to have. You know Harper's going to push to re-sign him.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. Oh, my God, what was I doing? Oh, so, get back to the regular conversation we were having. This JT Realmuto thing sucks, but I think the Phillies are going to be just fine. I love that, people are going to be like, oh, Stubbs sucks. And then I just hope he really just comes and shoves it up everyone's ass every single time.
Yeah, no,
I do. That's why I'm just like, we'll just keep saying bad things. That's why I just want to keep cursing at Castellanos.
I agree. I definitely agree.
So, what if JT comes back as a new man? Like from injury or like on a new contract?
Turns into someone else?
Oh, that's what I wanted to see. Phillies minor league. There was somebody that they had. I could have swore that they had a really, really good catching prospect. Eduardo Tite. I don't know. He's 17. He's
well, that's not gonna help us.
Caleb Ricketts. 24. I don't know. Who the hell knows? They're probably going to go and sign a catcher. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was looking at too. Like there is no other really people to trade for. There's not a lot of free agents. Like I said, just go get Travis d'Arnaud so he stops hitting home runs against us. I'm just like, I'm so tired of it.
Actually, either one of their catchers.
I'll take Sean Murphy. All right. Anyway, sorry. We gotta this is what we do. We get off topic. Where did there it is. So I kind of want to look ahead at the schedule. Like we play the Red Sox for 3 games.
Yes.
Is it 3 games or 4?
3.
I already have it up. What the hell am I doing? This is me being a jackass. So yeah, today we have Wheeler. Tomorrow we have Sanchez against where is it? Nick Pivetta.
Fuck.
Sanchez with a 3-3 record and 2.71 ERA.
Just ridiculous record.
I know my mom wants to keep JT.
You're right. It's a 3. I mean, I would love it. It's a 3-game series, and then they go to the Orioles.
Yeah. So, that's right, because it's Father's Day, and I wanted to go.
Yeah.
And then So Thursday is going to be a fun one because it's Aaron Nola, who is 8-2 with a 2.77 ERA, 76 strikeouts against Tanner Houck with a very lopsided pitching stat. He's 6-5 with a 1.91 ERA and 84 strikeouts. But I'm like, what the hell is 6-5? What are you losing a shit ton of like 1-0 games, 2-1 games, but you're going 7 innings and striking everyone out? Like,
yeah, that's wild.
That's just odd.
I'm surprised one of like neither of these neither of these 3 games are a day game.
I was gonna say that. I mean, I figured Boston usually
they always have like a weird day game.
Yeah, and I mean Boston's 500 right now. Like they started off really hot. They've definitely cooled off.
They're not a bad team.
They're not. It still blows my mind that while like they were struggling and everything like that, Endeavor still signed there for that extension.
I know. Well, it's the same with Jose Ramirez.
That too. It's those two.
I'm like, what are they doing? I'm wondering if they just really don't want to go anywhere else. And the only reason is because like Devers probably. I mean, would you really want to leave Boston? I mean,
not
Cleveland.
Him.
I could see.
I mean, like Jose Ramirez would have got paid more.
Yeah, I know. That's what
definitely.
I mean. Like, yeah.
But again, I mean, I know they probably want the guaranteed money in the contract now because you never know what
because he's young.
Will happen. Right. And then Phillies playing Baltimore Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They don't have the pitchers listed, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to be Wheeler, one of them. And, well, let's see. Today's Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll be Wheeler Sunday, most likely. So we get Taijuan Walker.
Can they just skip him for the Baltimore series? That's a 4:00 game.
It is. I know, dude. Like, the games were so perfect to go to. And then Sunday is a 1:30 game? Yeah, 1:35. So that's most likely going to be Wheeler. Saturday will be Walker, and Friday should be Suarez, if I'm lining that up right. I think we're going to see Burns too, which kind of sucks because he just pitched yesterday.
Wow.
Other than that, like the Orioles are kind of hit or miss. I'm excited because I get to see Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, Westberg. I know Mullins has kind of struggled lately, but
I like him.
I like Mullins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him too.
I like Mullins. I also like their one pitcher. He throws fucking gas. Is it Grayson?
Grayson Rodriguez?
Yeah.
It's like his second year up. Yeah. They got a good team. They're going to be exciting. We won't get to see our old friend Cole Irvin.
I'm okay with that.
Well, yeah, me too, because he's 6-2 with a 2.87 ERA.
Jesus.
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, John?
So yeah, that's looking ahead to but it's okay because the Orioles are playing the Braves right now. And if I remember correctly, if I was reading the score right, they were winning.
The Orioles?
Yes, 4-0.
So the Phillies could be up 10 games by the end of the night.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, looking around too, like I know we kind of talked about it a little bit, but like trade wise, I feel like is there anybody we need to trade for? People we might want to, but that we need to.
I just feel like if you're not gonna go trade for a big star at this deadline, then don't trade at all.
I mean,
honestly, that's the only way I would want to trade is if you trade for someone big.
But I feel like, do you need it? You have something going on really well right now.
No, you definitely do. But
Al Schwarber just hit another home run.
Unfucking believable.
I said
I said he had to hit 5 this week. He's already hit 2.
That's right.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I just feel like do you just ride with what is happening, like with this team? Do you not do anything to mess it up?
Yep, we saw that.
Everyone's letting us know. See?
Jeez, that was a bomb too. Hey, what's up, Amy?
So I guess that means I shouldn't watch the game.
No, I just feel like if you're going to make a trade, it's got to be a big one. Look at all the teams that we had. All right, ready? 09.
What are the trades that you made that were giant during those years?
In 2009?
Yeah.
We didn't make. Well, we got Pedro. We got Roy Oswalt. No, we didn't. We didn't get Roy Oswalt in 09. We got Roy Oswalt.
Yeah.
Right, so,
I mean, we got Joe Blanton in 08.
And we won a World Series. 09, CC went where?
To hell.
The Yankees.
Oh, the bar.
Who beat us? The bar. Yeah, that too. Who beat us?
That's
the
not
Yankees.
Funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. We beat CC, so I don't want to hear that shit.
2010. Who went to the World Series?
Not us. Fucking
Who
Giants. The Giants? No, that was 2011.
No, that was 2010. Wait, no. Yeah, it was. 2010, the Giants went to the World Series.
Dude, I can't remember that far. See, like now you're.
You know why I know they went to the World Series?
Oh man, I can see Brian Wilson, son of a bitch, against the Rangers, against Cliff Lee and the Rangers. Yeah, that's right.
2011, Cardinals went.
Oh, and they beat us. That's right. And then that was it. That was the end of the era.
Yeah, it was. And then 2012, we traded Hunter Pence to the Giants, who won the World Series.
Jesus Christ, you're right. All right, well, since we're all on just positive moods here, let's talk about today in Phillies history. Nothing happened at Citizens Bank Park. Sorry to disappoint. But Jorge Alfaro was born today in 1993.
Decent catcher, actually.
I thought. Go get him?
No. Nope.
Lenny Dykstra starts the day hitting 407, the latest into the season he hit above 400. He would finish the year at 325.
Wow.
So tomorrow, though, on June 13th, nothing for the Phillies. For the third game in a row, the Double-A Reading Fightin' Phils played an extra inning game. Even more unusual, in each game, a position player was the pitcher of record.
Oh,
Brock Stassi, remember him?
Yes. He had a bomb with us. He had a home run.
Excuse me, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. In 2019, we traded cash to the Yankees for Brad Miller, who never wore batting gloves.
The Bamboo Man. Remember when he had 4 homers?
Yes. I like Brad Miller.
Yeah, he was good.
He was fun. So I don't know. I feel like with the trade thing, it's we're not good in center field and right field, obviously. So it just sucks. Like, I wonder if they're gonna have to include Pache in a trade, which sucks, but it increases the value. And again, if you're going big, then you have to.
Yeah.
And then everyone gets their wish, and Cody Clemens can stay up. So I don't know if you had anything else, but that was all I had to bitch about today.
No, that's all.
Does Bryce Harper have a hit today?
No.
No. Okay. That's my fault. Sorry. Oh, my God. I'm never betting on sports ever again until tomorrow. All right. Well, let's see. Mrs. Pizzo, Caroline, Mom, Donna, thank you all. John and Amy, thank you for stopping by. And
appreciate it, guys.
I don't know when the hell we're going to be on again.
Tuesday.
Well, yeah, there's all night games this week. It sucks.
I know.
Unless you want to try Sunday.
I can do Sunday night.
You're going to be with your dad. I don't want to.
I could do Sunday night.
You should have your dad on the podcast. Yeah. So can you get your husband on the podcast with us? He doesn't even have to leave his chair.
Yeah.
Just shove a phone right in his face. But But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out, and we will see you later.
All right.
Deuces,
Phil.
go Phils.